The long trek. Being an explorer's assistant is hard work, said Harold. Being an explorer is even harder, said Pigsticks. Harold wasn't convinced. He hadn't realized that the ends of the earth would be so far away. The march from Tuptown had been long and difficult, and he was forced to eat one of his cakes just to keep going. Harold was surprised and not a little disappointed when they came to a dense jungle. "Are jungles dangerous?" asked Harold. "Not for adventurers like us," said Pigsticks. "And the ends of the earth are on the other side?" asked Harold. "Exactly," said Pigsticks. Knowing this made Harold feel much better. They marched through the jungle hour after hour. "This is wonderful," said Pigsticks. "I can hardly breathe for all the fun I'm having." Harold was also struggling to breathe, but wasn't having quite so much fun. "Only Colonel Piglet has ever gone deeper into the jungle," said Pigsticks. Harold was definitely going deeper into the jungle than any hamster had ever gone before. "Are you sure these are stepping stones?" asked Harold. Gradually the jungle thinned, and they came to a terrifyingly deep ravine. "Have we reached the ends of the earth?" asked Harold. "I fear not," said Pigsticks, pointing to a rickety old rope bridge. "The ends of the earth lie that way." "That way doesn't look very safe," said Harold. "Nonsense," said Pigsticks. "Explorers like us eat up danger like it's sticky toffee pudding." Pigsticks had picked his words wisely. "Well, when you put it like that," said Harold. "I do," replied Pigsticks. "We shall cross the bridge, and we shall reach the ends of the earth." "And when we do, will we eat cake?" asked Harold. "Yes," said Pigsticks. "A large cake?" asked Harold. It was important to be clear about these things. "A large lemon-drizzled cake," said Pigsticks. "All right, then," said Harold. "Phew, and here we are." "We're not there yet, are we?" said Harold. "No, my dear friend," said Pigsticks. "This is the desert." That was definitely not what Harold wanted to hear. "Are deserts always so hot?" asked Harold. "I believe so," said Pigsticks. "Well, I think it's unnecessary," said Harold. "Can we stop for a minute?" Harold's backpack was getting heavier with each step. The desert seemed to go on forever, and everything looked the same. "Are we going around in circles?" asked Harold. "Good grief, no," said Pigsticks. "This way." The sun had reached the top of the sky, and the scorching sand was unbearable. Harold didn't feel quite right. "The ends of the earth are over there, past the ice cream sundae, huh?" But when the desert ended, the ends of the earth seemed no closer. A giant ice-capped mountain rose up in the distance. You didn't mention a mountain, said Harold. I didn't, said Pigsticks. Harold scratched his ears, thinking hard. The heat really had gotten to him. Well, maybe he did, he said. I thought as much, said Pigsticks. And when we reach the top, we'll eat that Battenberg cake to celebrate. With a spring in his step, Pigsticks marched on. Onward, Harold, he said. The end is in sight. Pigsticks and Harold crept up the mountain, battling falling rocks and icy winds. I can see the summit, said Pigsticks. Just one last push. Is that the end of the earth? Asked Harold, his teeth chattering. Of course, said Pigsticks. Hand in hand, the intrepid explorers braved the final ascent. But when they arrived at the summit, this isn't the end of the earth either, is it? Asked Harold. There was definitely some earth left, and Harold knew it. There it is, said Pigsticks, pointing. On the horizon. Not far now. Go on without me, said Harold. I can't take another step. Nonsense, said Pigsticks. I spot a Battenberg cake. A spot of Battenberg cake will put you right. The thought of Battenberg cake did make Harold feel slightly better. But when he looked for it, he made a shocking discovery. It's gone, said Harold. Where did these goats come from? They've eaten all the Battenberg. Ah, said Pigsticks, so they have. They still look hungry, said Harold. And they're looking right at me. Don't be silly, said Pigsticks. They'd only eat you if they were really, really hungry. They look really, really hungry, said Harold. Pigsticks had to admit that Harold was right, and the goats were edging closer and closer. I want to go home, said Harold. I'll get you home, said Pigsticks, right after we reach the ends of the earth. But the goats, said Harold. He was very scared now, and the goats had them surrounded. Don't worry, said Pigsticks. I've got a plan.